Hi, this is Mike from the Military Traveler, and I'm about to enter into Old Town Dubrovnik in Croatia. I'm going to go up on the old city walls. This is the entrance to Old Dubrovnik, and for 250 kunas you can get a ticket to go to all the different sites within the city. You can walk around Old Town Dubrovnik without a ticket, but in order to get up on the wall or go into the different museums, etc., you have to have a ticket, but right now we're up on top of the wall. The views from the wall especially are scenic on the south end of the wall that overlooks the Adriatic Sea, and then you can also see the fort. From the top of the wall, the sights are very good, but it's also a very long way down, so I try to be careful. Once again, there's the fort, and that in the center of the screen, that's the hotel, the Hilton Dubrovnik, which I'm staying at, and you can see that in a different post on a different YouTube video. There are places along the way that you can stop and get a drink and get some ice cream, etc. This is the Booza Bar, or it's also called Hole-in-the-Wall Bar. You can enter into the bar from down below the wall. There's a cutout in the wall, and you can enter in there and sit and have a beer, wine, etc. There's also a beach area and swimming area down here, and it will get crowded on popular days. From this end of the wall, you can see Locrum Island, which is a small island about 10 minutes boat ride from the port of Dubrovnik. It costs $100 kuna to go over to the island because it's a nature preserve, and 100 kuna is about $16. You don't have to walk the entire city wall. If you only want to do the south part of the wall which faces the water, then you can just do half of it. Otherwise, you hang a right and you go all the way around to the north part of the wall which faces the city. One of the stops along the wall is the Maritime Museum. You can go inside and look at the history of maritime around Croatia. As you continue your walk around the old city walls, you go by St. John's Fort and then to the old port of Dubrovnik, and this is where you pick up the boat ride over to Locrum Island. Also, there's a beach. There are several beaches along the coastline also. From the north side of the city wall, basically what you're going to see is the rest of the city that is outside the old wall, and there's the tram that goes up to the top of the hill. Also, from the north side of the wall, you can get a good view of the rest of the wall and the towers that are on the corners of the wall, and then you can see back inside the old city of Dubrovnik. From what I understand, the entire walk around the city walls of Dubrovnik is a little over 2 kilometers, which is about 1.5 US miles. It's not so much the length of the walk, but it's the up and down and the steps that you have to do. So really the entire tour depends on how long you want to go as to how long it will take you to get around the entire city. Also stopping along the way to take photos, etc.